Hey guys, welcome back. It is Four Towers Films and joined by
Doug 218.
it is Sunday night and another episode of Big Brother Canada Season 7, episode number 27.
I remember 27.
Yeah, it was a little while ago. But anyway,
We digress.
it is the last Sunday of Big Brother Canada for this season, and it was the second to last HOH. So one of the more important ones of the season.
Whoever won this one secured themselves final
Final
three.
three. So um the show recapped that Mark left and saying about how Dane was going to orchestrate Sam's back door. And Adam's kind of like, oh, I guess it doesn't really matter
Or
anyway.
towards the end anyway, so.
Doesn't, what's it matter now? Because only four of them left. So nothing you can do about it. And
Remember how we talked about shots wasted?
yeah.
Prime example is that.
Well, Mark was always one that had said he wanted to take a shot at the Pretty Boys, which he never did. Now he's out the door sitting on the jury when he had plenty of opportunity to take a shot at them and never did it. So,
oh my god.
There you go. The opportunity's wasted right there.
Mm-hmm.
So we go into the HOH comp, and it's like a mission where they get it's like Target kind of thing on a screen, and different house guests come up, and they have to guess what the competition is. And so, I mean, they're guessing it from like two house guests, and where they are in relation on the grid that comes up. And so Anthony doesn't really answer anything.
Anthony was asleep. Come on.
Well, Anthony, I think, like he even said in the competition, why am I remembering days for? I don't need to remember days. He's good with both Adam and Dane, so why does he need to remember days for? So just another kind of example of how he's pretty much been brought along this whole time and hasn't done anything to earn his place here.
He's arrogant as hell.
Yeah, he is. I mean, he was okay in the beginning, but now I wish they just kind of get rid of him. So, but doesn't look like it's gonna happen yet. But who knows? Because as we know, Dane, Kira, and Anthony are all trying to work together to get rid of Adam. So it really, at this point, boils down to who's winning HOH. So Adam gets the first one, I think.
Yeah.
And then Dane does. And then they're both trying to get it, but Dane keeps hitting it before Adam does. It's really quick with the buzzer.
Almost desperate. It's
well, I think he kind of knows, because if he wants to get rid of Adam, he's going to have to win. Yeah. And Anthony's not helping him out at all. So if they want their plan to work, although really for Dane, doesn't really matter either way, whether Adam wins it or Anthony or him. Like, he's pretty good with either one. Well, so
exactly. That's he's set himself up in such a way that with Kira and Anthony, we're going to get out Adam.
Right.
But with Adam and Kira,
they could get rid of Anthony, or if Adam won it, he'd probably get rid of Kira, and he'd still be good anyway. So, and then if they really want to get rid of Adam, either Anthony or Dane could win, get rid of him at the final one, really, if you think about it. So, I mean, either way, he was good. Didn't really matter which way he went.
The gap-toothed Yahoo has set himself up for, like, perfectly.
Yeah.
He played a perfect Hail Mary,
and survived.
And survived. Like, he, had horseshoes so far up his backside, that it was a lucky, because she could have, I feel really bad, but there's the door, buddy.
And that's really what they should have done. But,
Again, we digress.
But, so anyway, Dane ends up winning HOH. So it really wasn't a surprise, because he was pretty much blowing Adam away the whole conversation. He was hitting it like really quickly, the buzzer,
beating
whole
the hell out of it. Just...
Yeah. Oh yeah. And I mean, he really knew. I mean, Adam did too, but he never got the chance to answer. So Dane wins HOH. And so, of course, Adam's not too happy
No.
because he has a feeling
Something's gone.
that they're going to target him, that something's going on, that he's the one that's going to get voted
Shot.
out,
Yeah.
like out the door. So, like they show kind of the aftermath, and like Adam goes into the bathroom and he's thinking about stuff, and Dane's by himself. He's yes, and Anthony Kira just kind of milling about.
It's kind of that melodramatic moment, Adam.
Yeah.
Dean's like you said, and they just added orchestration to it to just really sell that. Dane got his.
They didn't, but they could have.
Dane got his butt out of the fire. Adam's butt's dangling over the fire.
Well, basically, Dane even says that he basically pulled a rabbit out of the hat, really, in order to save himself, and that's pretty much what he did. Convincing Anthony to keep him, convincing Kira that she wanted to keep him. I mean, that was pretty good if you think about it.
That was phenomenal, really.
So almost on the same length as how Dan did it that one time, but not quite, but almost. So, they start having conversations about, and Kira even says she thinks Adam knows something's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, yeah, maybe. And she goes, yeah, I think he does, And Adam even asks Anthony and asks Dane, too, that he feels he's going to go on the block, that they're going to target him. They're like, no. But, Anthony's basically already said to Dane that he doesn't want to go on the block. He wants to be able to get through this, with a perfect record, never having touched the block. Well, you still have the final HOH, so you never know, right? Depending on who wins final HOH. You still could touch the block.
Oh,
and you will if you don't win the final HOH. So, you think they're going to throw it to you? I wouldn't. So,
no way.
And with your track record, I'm thinking you're touching the block. But anyway.
Okay, to play devil's advocate, it would be almost ironic that the first HOH he wins
is the last one. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see.
I don't think he has a snowball's chance in heck, but
you never know. He's
never know.
One thing. That's it.
Every dog has its day, I guess.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah, and plus you're only competing against 3 other people at that point. So, depending on who you take,
for sure,
to the final 3, right? So Adam kind of knows. So he talks to actually both Dane and Adam, and then Dane and Anthony, and all together. And of course they're telling him no kind of thing. Kira's going to be the one they go for. And of course, they're telling Kira the opposite, right? So we're not really sure. I think they do want to go for Adam because that Dane especially I don't think he thinks he could beat him. So
he kind of even said it, telling Adam he's good, but maybe he's not.
Yeah, because he's saying Anthony's his ride or die. Even though the last few weeks you didn't see much of that, I don't think, but I guess they are. So they're all just kind of hanging out. And then the front door opens up, and in comes Sarah.
Sarah Hanlon.
The former BB winner. And they're all happy to see her, and she's dressed very 60s go-go girl kind of thing. And it is the BB Canada Award Show. Dun, dun, dun. So they all go into the HOH room, and they have outfits that are all picked out for them, and they're all the 60s, 70s kind of a mishmash of outfits that they're wearing. Anthony's in these pink pants and
matching socks,
and got glasses, and I think it's tie matched, and this blazer, and
he looked like Huggy Bear from Starsky and Hutch.
Yeah, he did. And Dane didn't look much different than he normally does. This almost this almost electric blue suit with
It,
this big bright bow tie.
okay, have you ever seen pictures of old 1960s tuxedos or suits that kids would wear to like the prom?
Kind of like that. And you're like, yeah, that's not much different than he normally looks. Adam had like this white or cream colored suit on with like a red or something
And
like
he had a like a
in his lapel.
pocket handkerchief.
Yeah,
Eh, you know what?
ruffly shirt. It kind of suited
It
him.
kind I will give the devil his due.
Yeah.
It suited him.
It suited him. And Kira was in like a blue blazer and dark pants,
Kind of a paisley colored shirt.
paisley colored shirt with almost like a ruffle, not like a almost like a scarf type thing.
Like a I believe the word's cravat. 'Cause
Right. Yes, so that's what she had, or they had.
any of them could have rocked that out because that's a very
Yeah. So it was very modern meets 60s
Flashback
slash 70s kind of thing. So, and it's funny, they went to the living room. There's like this bed, like this round bed with like this purpley pinkish bedspread on it. And so they're all sitting on there and with like these snacks like wiener rolls and fondue, like all like 60s, 70s type stuff.
It looked like a swinger set. You know, like
Kind of.
the circular Las Vegas bed. You know, and here's the only girl in the house, you know, in bed with three guys, and then Sarah's like, "Oh, wait a minute,"
Well, it's not binary, so. Or they're non-binary, so.
and Sarah's like, "Oh, wait a minute, let me get in on
So
this."
Sarah gets in and sits beside Kira on one side, and I think it was Adam on the
Dane.
other. Who?
Dane.
Dane on
Adam
the other
was on
side.
the far side.
And so they're all having like these martinis, but there's like not much in the martini glass. It's all olives for most part. And then
He just gave him a little taste.
yes. And so then they're joking and laughing, you know, some of it we won't repeat. And
Family show.
and
Family
so
show.
then Sarah gets out, she takes some fondue and stuff, and she leaves, and they get on with the awards. So they get to show, like they always do, they get to see clips from the show. So, and then like the awards are, what was the first one? Like the first
Best kiss,
the first caught in the act kind of thing. And one was Dane and Esty, and the other was Sam and Adam. And Dane and Esty, one was when they were kissing in the HOH room, and the other same thing, Sam and Adam. But when Chelsea was the HOH, and she was like up in his arms, Sam,
and as soon as
and
the door,
Chelsea would come in and then walk right back out again. That was funny.
and with Dane and Stephanie, Adam sitting there like some pervert at
Where
the
he
door.
walked in, he's like, "Oh, catch it, Dane!
Be careful what you wish for,
what
Dane.
you wish for, Dane." And so they guessed it, which one won, and it ended up being Sam and Adam who won that award. Congratulations. Then the next one was the best bug out, I think. Which was when they closed the HOH room, or when the blood veto went missing. And so they showed when Danes found the blood veto was missing, and then when
the have-not room
was closed. So they guessed what it was. Anthony thought it was a blood veto, and everybody else thought it was when the have-not room closed. And it was when the have-not room closed. So congratulations.
Bravo.
Golf clap. Congratulations.
And then it was best song.
So when Damien rapped, when they're all in the HOH room, or the "Oh My God" song that Anthony started that they sang the entire season
Oh my
long.
God. Oh my God. Oh my
Oh
God.
God. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That one. So they thought it'd be that one because they thought it was iconic, but it actually ended up being Damien's rap. Congratulations.
Bravo. Good job.
Bravo. Good job. So that's the one actually won. And I think that was all that we saw.
Yeah.
So that was the end of the Cannes Awards for this year. It seemed shorter than other years.
Yeah, and other seasons they've had 4 or 5 different
Even
awards.
the whole show would be like a couple.
Memories.
It would be the whole award show, like kind of like the American one where they talk
Just
about the
go
whole
back
season.
over the season.
That has usually been the Cannes Awards, but not this year. But 3 awards, that was it. That we saw anyway.
And they got right into business.
And then they got to see some of the overlap, like some of when they first got there, and just funny moments.
Oh, there was one more. The Age.
Oh, The Age, right? There was
29 or 42
with
Corey
and
Mama
K, because Mama K had lied. She's actually 49 or 42, and she said she's 29, and Corey actually is 29, and they thought she was older. So which one was the best reaction to that? And it was Corey's, because she actually is 29.
I still love Dane. I don't know any 29-year-old.
29-year-old can cook like you do. That's this whole thing, that because she can cook well at almost 30 years old, that she's got to be older than 29. Actually, I've known plenty of people at 29 who can cook, so that's kind of flawed reasoning. I could cook at 29.
So after the awards and the frivolity, they got right into business. And here comes Mr. Dane.
Oh, yes, the nomination ceremony. And coming downstairs. And actually, he had talked with Anthony, and Anthony told him that he didn't want to touch the block and all that. So that he planned to put Adam up. And what they could say to Adam, they figured he was going to get angry, going to get upset. So they figured they would tell him. And they did tell him ahead of time.
Yeah.
That
it ain't you.
He told him that if he saved him, he gave him his vote, that he wouldn't have him touch the block. And he wanted to try to keep his perfect record. If not, it's not you. It's just because he promised Anthony that if he kept him, he wouldn't nominate him if he happened to win HOH.
He did me a solid,
so I have to do the same. So he knew ahead of time, and Kira pretty much knew she was going up. So really, like, it's a surprise. So he comes in and he says, it's his 4th HOH, and so he's going to do what he's always done, and he put up Kira for the 4th time.
Let's make
history. 4 times I've been HOH. 4 times I nominate you.
And she's smiling.
And he nominates Adam. Like, I don't think anybody took it that bad. I think they expected it anyway. So, like you said, there's very few you can nominate. So, and it goes, really, this week POV is the important thing anyway.
Exactly.
So that's really going to determine who's the final 3.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever wins POV, which we will find out on Wednesday. And it actually is a special eviction episode where it goes down from 4 to the final 3. So, and in that respect, the feeds are now off for the season. So we can't even tell you who's gone. We know who got POV, but we don't know who has gone home. So we won't know until Wednesday. So we're in the dark just like you.
I don't like it. I don't like
That's one thing I like about the US Big Brother than ours, is because the feeds are on right till the end, right till the last day. I mean, yes, there's like a day when they do like a similar thing where it goes from day 4 to 3, where you don't see it until like the show airs, but that's only like the space of a day or so. Here it's like almost a week that it's going to be off till Thursday. It's not going to come back on until next season.
As a fan, I like the idea of seeing like the last minute finagling. And, what am I going to, them talking to themselves, what am I going to do if this one wins? Or, hopefully I can take the first one, he'll take the next one.
Yeah, and then you see who won the first one, and you see who won the second one. And then you also get to see, like, them even practicing, or, like, even if they think that if they're going to win the possible final HOH, what they'd even say, like, they're practicing for the speeches. Like, even after all that, like, it's interesting to see all that, and you don't get to see that if you don't get to see the the last few days. And that's what's nice about the American
For
feeds
sure, for
is
sure.
that you get to see it right to the end. And here in Canada, you don't. It's done for the season. Our feeds, so we don't get to see that.
It's
So
not fair. They yanked the curtain out of our hands. We can't peek
they
behind
always
it.
have done it though. Like since season one, they've done it
Yeah.
that way, and most fans don't like that. I
No.
mean, our feeds are free, yes. So there's a lot we don't get to see that you can in the American one. Like
Mhm.
the American one does not block a lot of the competitions. Like you can see a lot of the competitions. We don't get to see them. Like we don't get to see the HOH like you guys can, because they don't come back. Like 'cause here it's pre-recorded.
Yeah.
It's not live.
So
So
we see the first 5
you
minutes.
see, yeah, but you don't see it on the feeds like
No.
you can on the American one. It actually does play out live, and also you get to see it till the last day of feeds. So a lot is actually cut out on feeds in the Canadian one. I mean, yes, it's a trade-off. It's free, but you do miss quite a bit of stuff too.
Mm.
So, but so I don't know. Some people would gladly pay. I mean, but that's how it goes down. So, as it stands, Dane is HOH and Adam and Kira on the block, but it will come down to POV this week. And who are they actually going to vote out? Is Kira going to be the target, or are they going to stick to the guns and get out Adam? We will find out on Wednesday. Thanks, guys, for watching. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button or bell. Until then, we'll see you on Thursday. Have a great week. Bye.
Bye, guys.